to take a seat. Right at penalty box. Chance for Cherry Blossom Bombshells to get back on track. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, Bombshells captain Lucky Penny out on the track. She's getting a little flack from Deadly Lamar and Velocity Raptor. Oh my God.
Scarlet Oak snap pushed out the
Boy, cutting the track. Lucky Penny heading to right at penalty box. These jammers cannot seem to keep on the track.
I'll tell you what, there's probably a lot of adrenaline, a lot of excitement this being a championship, and so the jammers are doing everything they can and sometimes getting a little overexcited being sent to the riot act penalty box.
The blockers are staring at the penalty box wondering what exactly it is that's going on. I'm not sure why the jammers are taking so much.
Lucky Penny has not sat down yet. That's one of the strategic moves. You can see she has to be actually seated in the penalty box before the other jammer can be released. I think the Cherry Blossom Bombshells were trying to stall a little bit to keep Lenora Gore from picking up any points. Did not work. Lenora Gore with 5 more points.
That's right. Looks like Lenora Gore was able to pick up 10 points there. Very impressive considering the amount of time there were jammers in the penalty box. That's a big jam for somebody who spent a lot of time sitting down, huh?
And most of the jam sitting down, he still pick up 10 points. That's scary, actually. Very scary.
I see. Scare Force 1 is clearing the runway for Witchcrafty. There, jammer.
She's approved for takeoff, that's for sure. Witchcrafty with only 2 Cherry Blossom Bombshell blockers to try to get past in that lineup. They know she's a speedy skater. We're not too concerned with her being able to make it through that path.
And you see Scare Force 1 doing their best to hold up the pack so that Witchcrafty has a chance to make some progress there, pick up some points while she is in this power jam situation.
Ivana Tripovich living up to her name, I think, and getting called for a tripping penalty. She's sent to the penalty box.
All right, Witchcrafty is your lead jammer. She just picked up 5 points, a grand slam. Some nice skating there. She was able to move in on the inside. Lucky Penny tangoing with Girl Streak out there. Trying to get some help from Nubian Nemesis. And Witchcrafty pops ahead as 2 of the, just one of the Bombshells blockers is sent to the riot act penalty box.
Big balls, big skills taking place. Skaters tripping over one another.
A little bit of a skater pileup there. Nubian Nemesis headed to the riot act penalty box.
Not too pleased with that call. I think there were a lot of bodies that went down. She got called for it.
All right, quick score check. Wow, Scare Force 1 has made a lot of progress here. 77 points for Scare Force 1. If you're a Scare Force fan, what do you think about that score? It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, we have an official timeout with the referees.
I think our Bombshells need a little encouragement. Bombshells fans? Yeah, Yankee Scandal's ready to go out there. She hears you. All right, I want to remind you all as well that we've got a silent auction going on. So if you want to head over there, remember Mother's Day is tomorrow and we have the perfect thing to give her. There are 2 $50 gift certificates to Elizé 360 Concierge Med Spa in McLean, Virginia. Not only can you help out the DC Rollergirls, but you can give your mother something to show how much you care. And we promise we won't tell her where you got them. So head over there, check out the silent auction for those Elizé 360 Med Spa $50 gift certificates. There's also a gift certificate to Sticky Rice DC, which is up on 8th Street. They've got a charming atmosphere and bad attitude, and you won't find anything else quite like it. So if you want to get some sushi, noodles, yummy sandwiches, salads, or their soon-to-be famous bucket of tater tots with special tot sauce, head over there. And don't forget again, we've also got some dangerously delicious pies, another fantastic 8th Street purveyor
your opportunity. Also, the merch booth, got plenty of great gifts, t-shirts, mugs, glasses, all over the merchandise booth. If you forgot about Mom, want to get her something for tomorrow, don't forget to stop by.
Or maybe your favorite announcer needs a pie. I don't know.
I don't know. That is a good idea, actually.
Maybe your favorite announcer team needs a pie.
You know, one pie for one person probably is a little greedy.
That's excessive.
Right.
That is excessive.
Two announcers, I think, can finish a pie if they needed to.
We could possibly even share it with two more. Maybe even four announcers, one pie. Or better yet, four announcers, two pies. There's two pies over there.
There are two delicious pies out there. Four announcers, two pies. Sound great. Back to the track, though, where all the action's taking place. Once again, skaters fall to the track. We've got skaters going to the penalty box. But the important thing is that Brutal Noodle is not your lead jammer, although she is ahead of the pack.
All right, Yankee Scandal shut that down. Brutal Noodle was not able to get through the pack legally. She didn't pick up any penalties there. A lot of noise coming from Scare Force 1 as they work on their strategy. Looks like Hook and Slasher is going to be skating for the Cherry Blossom Bombshells at this moment. She's squaring off against Witchcrafty for Scare Force 1. Little 3-on-3 action out there.
Exactly right, PhDD. That's one thing I was going to point out. This is an opportunity for one of those skaters to put some points on the board because the pack is so small, it's easy for you to get around them.
Whoa.
Points.
Whips and Pains pushing Hook and Slasher right to the outside. Slasher undeterred. Doing her best to move past Velocity Raptor. She is sent to the Riot Act penalty box.
I believe she's called for cutting track, so she has to take a seat in the Riot Act penalty box. A little bit of strategic play going on as Conspiracy Fury trying to hold up Witchcrafty.
That's right, Witchcrafty catching a little flat from the Bombshells pivot.
Looks like they're just close enough, or this will still be a pack, so Conspiracy Fury is still able to hit Witchcrafty, send her to the track.
Artemis Conduct was not going to let up on Witchcrafty. And we got some blocker on blocker action. Whips and Pains, I think it's a back blocking, is sent to the Riot Act penalty box.
Gunner Down is asking why.
Witchcrafty is your lead jammer.
She did take a few hits though. She might be a little bit spent. She looked up at the clock to see how much time was left in the jam. Still plenty of time to try to put some points on the board. I'm just not sure she wants to engage with that defense again.
Witchcrafty, again, facing Artemis Conduct, who's really been putting a hurt on there. And Hook and Slasher sprints ahead of the pack. She's out in the penalty box, back on the track. Sneaking by Soledad.
She can be speedy when she needs to be, and she shows that right then. First through the pack. Looks like she puts 4 points on the board.
Boy, Hook and Slasher put some impressive skating on there. Unfortunately, she was not able to pick up any points before Witchcrafty shut that jam down.
That's right, PhDD. One thing Scare Force 1 is doing well right now is calling off the jam before their opponents, Cherry Blossom Bombshells, put any points on the board. Even if they're just scoring 3 points at a time, they're cutting off the jam.
That's right. That's all it takes is a little incremental progress every single jam, and next thing you know, you can have a tremendous lead. You got some cutting the track there. Looks like Yoo-Hoo doing her best to make her way around the track at top speed. Yoo-Hoo picking up 3 points, finally breaking the deadlock. She's got 16 points on the scoreboard for the Cherry Blossom Bombshells now.
Right now, Scare Force 1 has picked up 81 points. Strong showing on the offensive end right now for them.
All right, well, I'd like to give a nice shout out to the Karen Mary Company. They've been participating in our bake sale over there, and they offer gift packages and special flavors. We got fantastic marshmallows. KarenMaryCo.com.
points on the board for her team. We'll see if the scorekeepers put that up there. Gun her down, imploring her team to look at her, look to the bench to find out what the strategy is.
All right, it looks like we've got Artemis Conduct out there for the Bombshells. She's squaring off against Feral Streak for Scare Force 1.
Feral Streak right now trapped behind a wall of Cherry Blossom Bombshells. She's finally sprung free though. She is your lead jammer.
Of the track. But these skaters are never down for long.
Feral Streak not very happy about the call. She's called for tripping, I believe, so she's in the riot act penalty box, which means an opportunity for the Cherry Blossom Bombshells to skate without an opposing jammer. Maybe they can put some points on the board.
Magic, I just cannot believe how quickly this bout has been moving along. We've got just a little more than 5 minutes left here. I can't believe how fast that first 25 minutes has passed.
I'll tell you what, non-stop jam after jam makes time fly by really quickly.
And I do have to commend the Bombshells. Up to this point, they've held Scare Force 1 back from reaching into that triple-digit score zone. I mean, I've seen some bouts where we see consistently 10, 15, 20-point plus jams, and we just haven't been seeing a lot of that. I mean, it's been very slow and steady point progress from Scare Force 1 up to this point.
That's absolutely right, PhD. Sometimes when you're playing such a strong team, you have to be just methodical and set some short-term goals to keep yourself in the game, and then hopefully you can come back and catch them.
All right, it looks like Feral Streak was able to pick up 5 points for her team during that jam.
And the Cherry Blossom Bombshells putting some points on the board as well. They're up to 21 points.
All right.
Bombshells immediately taking a knee, so there would be a no-pack situation.
Looks like Dudley Lamar is your lead jammer for Scare Force 1. Hook and Slasher sent to the riot act penalty box for cutting the track.
That's an important misstep for the Cherry Blossom Bombshells. They're going to be without a jammer, so without an opportunity to score for the next few minutes.
Looks like Dudley Lamar picking up her points and then shutting it down. She puts 5 points on the board for Scare Force 1.
5 points on the board, but not before Lenore Gore was sent to the penalty box. That might affect Scare Force 1 as they move into the next jam. Lisa Slice antagonizing the Cherry Blossom Bombshell fans. She's having a good time over there on the sideline.
But she's doing it in such a friendly way with that big smile. I can't really fault her for that, you know?
Nothing better than antagonizing people with a smile on your face.
She was looking for love, she just didn't get it. All right, this jam is brought to you by Bailey and Glasser. High stakes corporate litigation.
Guantanamo Bay putting her hands up, trying to say she's not engaging with the jammer. She does not want to pick up a penalty. Meanwhile, Marion Barracuda has picked up lead jammer status. She's trying to put some points on the board for her team. Maybe get that triple-digit number you're talking about.
Perhaps. Marion Barracuda is in the middle of a power jam right now. Cherry Blossom Bombshell jammer stuck in the riot act penalty box. Marion Barracuda making her way around the pack on the outside, and Hook and Slasher hot on her heels.
That's right, hell of a handbag, sparking out order. need to anymore. They have called off the jam.
Hook and Slasher, you know, really did a good job there. She got right up on Marion Barracuda. Cuda didn't want to take the risk of allowing the Bombshells to get any points, so she went ahead and shut that jam right down.
That's right. If she scored, probably Hooks and Slasher would score as well and wanted to call off the jam, try to prevent that.
That's what happens when you've got a couple of really fast and talented skaters out there. They really have to weigh what they're going to do. Looks like Sharp Shredder went ahead and picked up her fourth final penalty, poodling and heading to the riot act penalty box. And Brutal Noodle is your lead jammer for Scare Force 1.
Yoo-hoo still looking for a chance to break free of the pack. Condoleezza Slice says, not on my watch, sends her to the track. Yoo-hoo looking for some help from her offensive teammates here. Boom Chickadoo trying to spring her free. Chinese Checker says, I'm living up to my name. I'm going to check you on this move. Both teams scrambling to get their skaters in order there. They know they've got only a few more seconds left in this period.
But remember, it's the jam clock that determines what happens here.
Exactly
Not
right.
the period clock, the jam clock.
Exactly right. As long as they can get the action started in time, they have all the time the jam clock indicates.
That's correct. And Feral Streak off to a fast start is the lead jammer for the final jam of this half.
Nikki Scandal trying to show you some of the speed that she possesses. She still has a chance to score for her team. But not before Feral Streak call.